Basic Conversational Turkish, Lesson 11. What to eat? Listen to the conversation 11.
Öğle yemeği var mı?
Yok, evde hiçbir şey yok.
Peki hadi bir restoranta gidelim.
Ben pizza istiyorum. Alıyor musun?
Tamam. Ama kendim fast food yemiyorum.
Ne yiyorsun?
Sezar salatası veya kebap.
You just listened to a conversation between a couple talking about what to eat for lunch. The first question was "Öğle yemeği var mı?" means do we have lunch? It literally means is there any lunch? Öğle yemeği means lunch. You already know what var mı means. It means is there or is there any? Öğle yemeği var mı? Do we have lunch? Evde hiçbir şey yok means there isn't anything at home, or it may means we don't have anything at home. You know, yok is the opposite of var. Evde means at home. And you have already learned hiçbir şey means nothing. And yok means there isn't. But in Turkish, you may have two negative forms besides each other. Hiçbir şey yok, there isn't anything. Evde hiçbir şey yok. There isn't anything at home. Hadi bir restorana gidelim. Let's go to a restaurant. Hadi gidelim means let's go. You have learned this. Bir restorana means to a restaurant. You already know the application or the usage of the preposition a, which happens to be in the end of the word in Turkish, meaning to. Hadi bir restorana gidelim. Let's go to a restaurant. Ben pizza istiyorum means I want pizza. İstiyorum means I want. It comes from the verb istemek. In the previous lesson, you learned how to conjugate each verb in simple present tense. This is a simple present tense. İstiyorum. Alıyor musun means do you buy? Alıyorsun means you buy. And this is the interrogative form. It comes from the verb almak, which means to buy. Alıyor musun? Do you buy? Ama kendim fast food yemiyorum. But I don't eat fast food myself. Ama means but and kendim means myself. Yemiyorum means I don't eat. It's a negative form for yiyorum. In this lesson, you will learn how to make a negative form of any verb. About kendim, it means myself. Let's learn other reflexive pronouns. Kendim, as I just said, means myself. Kendin, yourself. Kendi, himself or herself. Kendimiz, ourselves. Kendiniz, yourselves. Kendileri, themselves. And you hear ne yiyorsun means what do you eat? Yemek means to eat. Here's how to conjugate it in the simple present tense. I eat is yiyorum and you eat is yiyorsun. Ne yiyorsun? What do you eat? He answers Sezar salatası veya kebap means Caesar salad or kebab. Veya means or. Sezar salatası veya kebap. Listen again to this conversation.
Öğle yemeği var mı?
Yok, evde hiçbir şey yok.
Peki hadi bir restoranta gidelim.
Ben pizza istiyorum. Alıyor musun?
Tamam. Ama kendim fast food yemiyorum.
Ne yiyorsun?
Sezar salatası veya kebap.
Grammar 11. Negation. In this grammar, you're gonna learn how to make a negative form out of a simple present tense in Turkish. Just like the other functions in Turkish, you need a suffix to place after a noun. In this case, it is a bare infinitive. The suffixes are just like the other suffixes in Turkish, but I'm gonna repeat them. If the only or last vowel of the bare infinitive contains a or e, you need to add m. If it contains a or e, then add mi. If it contains o or u, you need to add mu. And if it contains e or ü, you need to add mu. Let's check the examples. But before, we review the formula for simple present tense, but here in negative form. Bare infinitive plus the before said suffixes plus your and plus the terminals. The first example, bilmek, means to know something. You derive the bare infinitive by omitting mek. Then you have bil, as it contains only e, you need to add mi after it, and then your and respective terminals according to the subject. Bilmiyorum. I don't know. Bilmiyorsun. You don't know. Bilmiyor. He or she doesn't know. Bilmiyoruz. We don't know. Bilmiyorsunuz. You all don't know. Bilmiyorlar. They don't know. Another example, unutmak means to forget. We're gonna conjugate it in simple present tense but negative form. You know the formula. Unut plus mu plus your and terminals. Unutmuyorum. I don't forget. Unutmuyorsun. You don't forget. Unutmuyor. He or she doesn't forget. Unutmuyoruz. We don't forget. Unutmuyorsunuz. You all don't forget. Unutmuyorlar. They don't forget. Vocabulary group 14. Listen to this vocabulary group containing the vocabulary of the different meals during the day. Listen carefully.
Kahvaltı, öğle yemeği, akşam yemeği, tatlı,
Kahvaltı means breakfast. Öğle yemeği means lunch. Akşam yemeği means dinner. Tatlı means dessert. Listen again to the vocabulary group. Try to repeat after the speaker.
kahvaltı, öğle yemeği, akşam yemeği, tatlı,